Welcome, world. What's going on? What's going on? The Man Cave is back. I'm your host, Cal Williams, and of course, I'm always joined by my bro Skino, DJ Favor. What's going on with you, man?
What's happening? We in the house, bro. You already
Yeah,
know.
you already
Shoot.
know, man. We back. We took a little summer break. Had to get a couple of things in order. Household, children, finances. Had to get those bags. A couple of things. But the Man Cave is back, man. Man
For
Cave is
sure.
back. Yes. We got an interesting topic tonight too. Something that I actually was talking about last night and before, with a group of people and everything. So, of course I had to bring it to the cave. And in the Man Cave, we talk about everything from a man's point of view, from sports to relationships, politics, whatever it is. We talk about it in the cave. We talk about it only the way
Facts.
that we can in the cave. Love it or
Facts.
hate it, either
Facts.
way, love it or hate it, either way, definitely contact us and we can definitely, share views and talk about it and, chop it up. So with that being said, that brings us to tonight's topic. And tonight's topic is more geared towards women, the women of the cave and our women audience. But of course, our kings, we can always chime in and let them know how we feel. So tonight's topic is finding your king. Hmm.
Salute. I
Salute.
like that.
It sounds
Yeah.
simple. It sounds
Yeah.
simple, but as you know, it's more complicated than it sounds. It sounds simple, but it's more complicated than it sounds. So a lot of ways, it's a lot of things you can do to prepare for yourself, self individual wise, or get yourself right and finding your king. So I
That
mean, the
part.
first thing I want to say on that topic is, to our queens out there, our female listeners, I want to say, when finding your king, I'm gonna say, stop looking.
Get out my book, bro. Get out my book.
I'm
You and
just saying, one king, kings recognize each other. So from one king to another, we speak the same
you
language.
you in my
We
book,
speak the
doc.
same language. We speak the same language. Any king that's viewing this, and they understand exactly what I'm saying before I even further elaborate. So I'm going to say
Facts.
that again. To our
Facts.
female listeners who's looking to find their king, this king right here, King Cal, I'm gonna say, stop looking.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say that again. And the reason why I said that is because a true king, is gonna find you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope
Thank
y'all
you.
have a great day. That, bruh, that
I'm just
you
saying.
just summed up the whole show. Like what?
I'm just saying. A true king is gonna find you.
That's
You don't have to look for him. He's gonna find you.
the
And
that's
we're
the
gonna
code.
elaborate that on more. Favor, I see you ready to go. I
That's
see
the
you ready to
code, bruh.
I see you ready to go. So I'm gonna turn the mic over to you. And that's how I just wanted to start it
I,
off. Because I know a lot of people right now is like, what the hell is Cal talking about? If
nah,
I'm
bruh.
looking for my king, why is he telling me to stop looking? If I'm trying to find my king, what does he mean by stop looking?
Uh,
We're gonna break it down now. Favor, you want to get ahead, Favor? I'm gonna hand
I'm
it
gonna
over
go
to you.
biblical.
Go ahead, Favor.
I ain't gonna quote it,
Go ahead. Talk to
but the word says, "A
me.
man that finds his a wife
Mm,
finds a good thing."
mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna quote it, but I know I'm a little rusty.
Hey,
But
nah, you on point though.
that's
You
what
on point?
biblically,
Yeah,
that's the way
yeah,
it was always meant to be. It
yeah.
was meant that the man find the woman and not the woman find the man.
Mm,
So here lately, especially the generation now, has got
yeah.
that all mixed up in place.
All the way
Like
messed up.
they, bro, women step to you on the regular, like, yo,
Oh yeah.
I like how you look. And
Oh
this
yeah.
and that, that and it. I ain't never seen this until I, as much as it's been happening
Mm-hmm.
until recently. And I can only
Okay.
speak for myself
Okay.
because I'm the type that, you know, when I look, I look. When
Yes.
I'm not looking, I ain't paying attention.
There you go. Say
And
it.
the women friends that I have
Mm-hmm.
would tell me, bruh, you ain't see what just happened?
Hmm.
Why? What just happened?
Yeah.
You missed all of that? I'm like,
Yeah.
what did I
Yeah.
miss? Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened. And they'll break it down to me and I'll be like, "Duh,
Yeah.
that wasn't even on my mind. See, that's
Yeah.
not, but the deal is
Hmm.
it's so many. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my repertoire. There's so many boys out here
Hmm.
that's gave men a bad name and
Okay.
made us look so bad
Yes.
to where women feel they have to go look. They ain't got no choice
Hmm.
because the pickings are slim,
Hmm.
which they aren't.
Hmm.
The issue is, it's what you looking for.
What are you looking for?
And the
What
package
are we
deal,
looking for?
see, they look for package deals type. You
Okay.
gotta be this tall. You gotta
Okay.
have this many
Okay.
muscles. You
Okay.
gotta do that. This the type of stuff that they look for on a regular basis. I know this
Yeah.
because I talk to women
Yeah.
all the time,
That's
and
true.
this is what they say to me.
That's true.
So,
That's
and I tell them like, "Yo, you keep ending up with the same type of dude every time I turn around, and it
because you
never
keep
does you good.
looking. You keep looking for the same thing.
Same thing. It
Definition of
never
insanity.
works.
That's the definition of insanity. To keep doing the same thing and expect different results.
Facts.
You cannot. You have to change your mindset. You got to change your surroundings. You may have to change some things about yourself.
Problem.
But the
You
thing
know
about
that's a
it,
problem.
oh, it's very easy to give advice, but it's hard to take your own advice. It's hard to look. It's hard to take a deep look at yourself and say, okay, there may be something that I need to change within me to
Facts.
why I'm continuously attracting
To
this
the
certain
same.
type.
Yep.
A lot of times we place the blame on others. And it's like, okay, well, this happened because of that, or this happened because of that person, or that person did me wrong and they did this. And that may be. That may be. But it takes two.
That's
You
that's
don't
it.
just look at what happened to you, but also look at what you may have done to contribute to that situation. And
Ooh,
sometimes we gotta, that's a hard pill to swallow at times.
bruh.
Hard pill to swallow. A lot of times we gotta take a step back and look at ourselves as well. Not to say that you were to blame, whether you was or whether you wasn't, but
Facts.
there could be something about you that you need to change that could have made that situation a bit
A
better,
whole lot different. Yep.
or
Yep.
allow the outcome to be different. It takes one person can't mess up the situation all by themselves. Now, understand what I'm saying. When I say one person cannot mess up the whole situation by themselves, what I'm meaning is that before that situation got to the point where it was just destroyed by the other person's action, what was that? What was the things that led up to that?
That's
What?
the question.
That's the question.
Can we talk about that? Cause,
That's the
bruh,
question. But that's the question. But see, that's the question that's very rarely addressed,
yeah, it ain't analyzed well enough.
because
Yeah,
when the wrong happens that destroys the relationship in a whole, all the other factors that led up to that is not even thought about anymore. It's not even talked about. It's just that one action that just destroyed it all. That's what's focused on. That's
yeah.
what's
It's.
focused on.
I mean, mm, it's got a lot of things to do with choice too. Um, I'm a real big advocate of men finding women
Mhm.
and not being vice versa. The only reason is because biblically, and y'all know I go biblically.
Right, right.
Biblically, it wasn't set up like that. It
Hmm.
wasn't set up for Adam. I mean Eve to find Adam
No.
because if that was the case, Eve would have been here already,
Hmm.
and Adam would have had to go look for her. See, that's a perfect example, Doc, because like we talk about all the time in faith about the standards of the person that you with and how they should be of a certain quality or
Mm-hmm.
even shoot even admire not admire but compliment you in
Uh-huh.
ways.
Okay.
um Being Eve was taken out of Adam,
Right.
and a lot of people talk about the I'm going biblical now.
Okay. Hey, hey, listen,
being
listen.
You
Speak on it.
being
Speak
flesh of
on it.
my flesh,
Speak on it.
bone of my bone. Shoot, Adam meant that literally, Doc, because that's where it came from.
Right.
This is his
Okay, but
own.
okay.
So
Go into that though.
now it's
Adam,
go ahead.
Because of Adam, there was Eve.
Yeah,
So brings me back to what I was saying. A king will find you. You
that
don't
part.
have to look for him. Eve didn't have to go look for Adam because Adam found her.
I'm just saying, bro, because
I'm just
it's
saying, like, that's just a lot of and see, okay, as men, we're hunters. We're the aggressors. We go after what we want. We go
fact.
after what we need. We seek to find what we need. Now,
Fact.
key word, I said men, and say boys.
There
Men
you go.
go after what they need. They go and seek and find what they need. I mean, it's a fact that there cannot be a strong kingdom, a strong foundation without a king and a queen. That's just a fact. You can be a king in your right. You can be a queen in your right. You'll be that queen, you'll be that king. You can have a
Mm-hmm.
kingdom of your own and you can
Mm-hmm.
hold that kingdom down. But to build a strong foundation of a kingdom, you need a king and a queen.
Bro,
They
DMX
both
even knew it.
bring, they both
Ye-
bring different factors to that foundation. And without either factor from that king or that queen, that kingdom won't have that strong foundation. You can
Fact.
remove that queen, and that kingdom won't be as strong.
It
It is
won't
still
stand.
stand. It is still stand,
It's gonna be issues, bro.
but it won't be as strong. You
I
can
think it.
remove either factor, and that what the dynamic boils down to. And I think a lot of people in society, as of now, has forgotten that, and they stand firm on, I don't need a man, I don't need a woman. I could do this all by myself. Yes, you can.
Somebody
And if
said
you
it in
have
the
to,
comments.
you will.
That's
Oh
what I
yeah,
was
there's
gonna
a lot of
say.
comments coming in.
Somebody said it in the comments that it's a lot of women out here hunting.
There,
That's for
that's a
real.
fact.
I was
That is
gonna
a
go
fact.
into that. Oh, I
And
was
who
gonna
said?
go into that
Let
earlier,
me
but
see.
it's
Let me go and see who actually
that's
said
a
that.
lot of yeah, it's a lot of that going on. I as a born in the
Mm.
church, brought up in the church or whatever. That's a no, doc.
That
Like
is a strong. That's a strong fact.
that's
There
a
is a lot of
no. Like
women.
yeah,
There's
but
a
it's
lot of
a
women
lot of women that do it. Like
that are
they
hunting.
they be hunting like hunting season is
There's
open
a
like
lot of
Elmer Fudd.
women, right? But the question is, within that hunt, what are they finding? Are they finding anything of value, or are they finding a lot of prospects?
That's the question.
Because women, now I'm not saying a woman can't be a hunter, because a
Hmm.
woman can be a hunter. Women can do whatever men can do, and you have some women that can do it better. I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So women
But it
can
wasn't.
do, but
See,
women
if
hunt differently.
if you go biblically though,
Mm-hmm.
see, and I keep going biblically.
Nah, go ahead, man. That's your
I'm
lane.
feeling the
Go ahead.
way, bro. I've been.
That's your lane, brother. Go ahead.
if you go biblically, it was never set up that way.
No, it
It was
wasn't.
never set up for the
Wasn't supposed to
woman
be
to
that.
go hunt the
It
men.
wasn't supposed to
That's
be.
not that's not how it's supposed to be, period.
No,
Point
that
blank.
wasn't the dynamic.
And so usually, nah, I, me being around as long I'm 46. I've been around quite a while. Me being around, I'll take that back. I'll be 46 in November. I'm already counting. I've been around quite a while. From what I see in my personal experience, women that hunt usually find the wrong thing. And it's not because they're not looking for the right thing
Hmm.
or this and that, that and this. It's because it wasn't set up like that. It wasn't
Right,
supposed to be women hunting for men. Men were supposed to be looking for women.
right,
It was that was established way back when.
right.
And part of the reason that and some women get mad when I say this, Adam was here and Eve was taken out of Adam. Now I'm going biblical again. She was taken out of Adam because, like you said, we said earlier, flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone,
Yeah, yeah.
is like that's where all of this came from. Now,
Hmm.
when
Right,
if you look at it that way,
right.
we all are connected in one way, shape, or form. Period. Point blank. So a lot of people don't believe that though. But it's yeah, it's
Hmm.
real though.
Right,
Like
right.
and it's usually a reason. Me and my sister just had this conversation not 20 minutes ago. This is crazy. It's usually the reason because my homeboy just passed. Rest in peace.
Mm.
Um,
Yes,
his
rest in peace.
wife, his wife is dealing with it right now, and my sister is real close to his wife.
Hmm.
She's taking this real hard. He
Mm.
caught COVID last week.
Wow.
Last week, bro. This is crazy. Like my sister called me earlier and said he gone. I said, "What you mean he gone?
Mm.
He passed away today."
Mm.
I'm dealing with this right now because me and him just got tight through my sister and her. Well, all our family been in church for a minute, and so
Right,
they just got married 2 years ago.
man.
They got 3 kids, bro. It's crazy right now. Like I don't even know. Like even talking to my sister, I don't know how she dealing right now because
Wow.
my sister's taking this hard,
Right.
and I'm like, ugh. I know though that man was there for a reason. My boy was there for a reason. This is a stand up dude. He's a
Yeah.
stand up dude. The only reason he called COVID was because he was standing up, doing what he's supposed to do. And he caught it in the work field.
Mm.
Killed me when they called me and told me he had it, let alone, and it's just been a couple of days ago. So it don't even take that long for, I just need people to be very, very careful, whatever they doing. But me to bring that up, my guy, my, his wife had been by herself for quite a while
Right.
now. And next thing I know, she brought him around. She introduced him to me, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I seen what he stood for. We had a couple conversations.
Right. Right.
I'm like, "Oh, now he's younger than me,
Okay.
but the maturity level and
Right.
the standard I gave that dude,
Right. Right. Right.
oh, he was on a pedestal, bruh. For one, he was taking care of a couple kids that didn't belong to him
Okay.
and treating them like he was his. Like for real, for real. I've seen
Right.
it.
Right.
Like, bruh. And them kids love him to death. And I'm like, oh, so yeah, it's I tell women all the time to wait on it. And there's a lot of women that be rushing.
Nah,
They
don't.
rush the issue. you
That's the
know,
thing. You don't want to rush
they
it. Like I said,
yeah,
like your king is gonna find you. You don't want to rush it. You don't want to settle. Women, my queens out there. There's no need for you to settle. Don't
and
settle
he's
for
gone.
something
The
that you
right
know
one?
is gonna come.
Oh, the
He's
right
gonna
one gonna
find
come.
you. And
He
the
gonna
thing,
compliment you like a mug
yes,
too.
he
Go
is.
ahead, Kev.
He's gonna find you. Go ahead. He's gonna find you. And the thing about it is, a king, has a plan for the woman that he has selected as his queen.
Facts.
If that king has selected you as his queen and seen you in that light, he has a plan. A man is not gonna drag you along. A man is not gonna dangle you around like you an object with empty promises. A man that has a plan for you is gonna execute his plan. He's gonna uplift you. He's not going to treat you no type of way, have you in your feelings, or have you even second guessing his intentions. He's gonna show you his intentions and not just tell you his intentions.
He's absolutely gonna show you.
If that makes sense.
And the thing about it, ladies, if you pay attention to anything that we saying or said, your girls, oh, they gonna know. Oh, they gonna let you know, man.
Oh yeah, they gonna recognize it. They gonna recognize it.
Oh, you got a good one now, boy.
Oh yeah, they gonna recognize it. I'm just telling you. And the thing, and another thing that I see a lot, and that I hear a lot, is don't sabotage your greatness.
That part.
Yeah, I had to let that simmer for a little minute.
That part.
Don't sabotage your greatness, because a lot of times we get so used to things going bad, and we get so used to things going wrong. When something is good and something is great, we give it so many excuses why it can't be right.
Right. Fact.
We give it so many excuses why something gotta be wrong. We give it, what's that saying? Oh, this is too good to be true. Why? I'm being serious.
Where did that even come from, dog? Like,
that's what I'm saying. This is too good to be true. Why? Something great can't happen to you. Something good can't just fall and be blessed into your life. It gotta be something wrong attached to it. You gotten used to things being wrong for so long.
So much.
And
so long, bro.
And going the other way, and people treating you wrong and talking bad on your name and not valuing the person that you are, that you can't accept something that's good in your life.
Facts. And then this is my problem. When it's good and you know it's good and you sabotage. Like, why? What? Why? There are so many that aren't used to.
Why?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm the type of guy, when I'm in a relationship, when I'm with somebody, I take care of the person. I do what I'm supposed to do. I've been told so many times I'm unique.
Yeah.
And I take it, I'm like, wait, why would you say that?
Right.
Well, A, B, and C. First of all, they would never do this. They would never do that. And I'm like,
yeah.
These are cats that women settle for? Like, what? Are you?
But see, it's so like that brings me back to what I just said. When you have a past, and that past done you wrong repeatedly over and over and over again, it gets to the point where it becomes so easy to accept the wrong and the bad that you just accept it, and you start to give it excuses on why this is happening, as opposed to something being good, and now you give it excuses why it can't be right.
Lala just said that. She said men.
Yes.
She said men do it too. She just said that men do it too. It's the insecurities. Bruh.
Yeah. That's one of our co-hosts. Shout out to her, Lala. She just
shout out to Lala.
She said men do it too. It's the insecurities of their past. And Lala, that is very true. Wow. A lot of insecurities from past relationships tend to follow us, whether we know it or not. Wow. And it spills into your new situation, causing unnecessary problems that really don't have to be, but it's from your past that you're bringing into this new situation.
Facts.
Now that brings me back to what I said earlier about sometimes you have to take a hard look at yourself
Yeah.
and see what is it about you that you need to change to make the next situation better or the situation that you're currently in.
Shoot. It's like I know the best people to do that.
Mhm.
Make you look at yourself like, dang, it's kids, bro.
Oh,
Because they're
oh,
so
yeah,
blatant. They so
yes,
blatant that with what they say, they ain't cutting corners. They can just go tell you how it is. Like, bro, oh, really? You this
yeah,
and that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And you have to
exactly.
sit back like,
Hmm.
dang, did
Exactly.
I just do that? Wow, my
Yeah,
bad. I didn't even realize I was doing that.
you don't
Oh
right.
yeah, you do
Exactly.
that all the time.
Yeah,
My
we have a
nephew.
lot of comments coming in, and there's another comment from Tamika White. Shout out to
Mhm.
Tamika White. She also said that some women look for what's good to others, but supposed to be for them.
Mm.
Now see, okay,
Mm.
okay, and see,
Oh.
that's when okay, I have okay.
Ooh.
That's when you're so busy trying to fit the standard or trying to fit what everybody else may have or think that you're not being true to yourself.
Mhm.
It's you in this relationship.
Mhm.
It's not everyone else. You
Fact.
got to be true to what makes you happy. You can't make your sister happy. You can't make your brother happy. You can't make your mother, your father, your aunt, your best friend, your cousin. Their happiness is their happiness, not your
It is
happiness.
yours.
Don't make your happiness someone else's because you're trying to please other people.
Why was I just having this
It ain't
conversation?
about them.
Uh,
It ain't about them. That's the thing. It ain't about them. Your relationship is about you. It ain't about no one else but you and that person in that relationship. Everybody else doesn't matter.
it don't matter. Yeah.
Because at the end of
Yeah.
the day, when that door is closed, it's you and your significant other. It's you and your king, you and your queen. It ain't about what everybody else think. Okay, I hear what you're saying. I may take what you're saying in consideration, but at the end of the day, it's about what me and my queen thinks. It's about how we operate, how we're building this foundation. And
That's facts.
a lot of times people involve too many other people's opinions and what they think or feel into their relationship. I say it all the time. Opinions is like assholes. Everybody have one.
That part. I
Everybody
gotta
have
agree.
one.
Gotta
That don't
agree.
mean I'm going to do what you say because what you eat don't make me shit. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I'm just saying, like, take everyone else out of your situation. Your situation is your situation. You can only find your true happiness when you being true to yourself about what makes you happy.
And that's the issue though. They
It's so
bring too
simple.
many they bring too many people in.
Too many.
They want too many opinions.
Yeah,
They want to know how you feel about a person, what's
right.
going on. What would you do if you was in my situation? What would you that it's a issue
Right.
because you shouldn't have too many people in your situation that you're going through.
At all.
Um, I honestly, I hate that junk. Like, yo, yeah, I've had conversations where whoever I was with would come to me and say, yeah, so I talked to such and such about what we going through.
Right.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like,
Why? Okay, what did they say? And it's always some negative
hmm,
or drama that that person that
hmm.
they ain't even strong enough to deal with it themselves. So the easiest thing they could say is, man, you better than me because I would have been left. Like
Right,
what?
right. And my thing is, listen, okay, I'm not saying don't have a supporting village. Have a
Facts,
supporting
Lala.
village. That's very
Yeah,
important to yourself, to your mentally, spiritually. Yes, have your supporting village. But what I'm saying is, don't make your happiness someone else's.
right. I agree.
Your happiness is only yours.
Your happiness. Yep.
It's what makes you happy. And
That's
if they're your supporting village, if they're truly, let me say it the right way. If they're truly your supporting village and they're truly your day ones and they truly your fam and got the best interest in their heart for you, they're gonna support you and they're gonna love that you're happy. And
that's
they're gonna
fact.
support you and they're gonna ride with you. Now, let's jump on the other side of the fence. If they trying to bring you down, if they're always talking negativity, if every time you talk to them it's just a whole bunch of drama, if they're the type of person that always make a situation about them, you may want to remove some of these people from your village because they're not there for you. They're there
I
for
do.
themselves. And no one has time for negativity. Life is stressful within itself. We deal with stress all the time on a daily basis. No one wants the people who's supposed to be their supporting village constantly trying to bring them down with a whole bunch of negativity or always got a whole bunch of negative stuff to talk about or
I'm just
making every
saying.
situation about themselves when all I really need right now is a listening ear and some good solid advice, not selfish advice. That's another thing you got to be aware of. You got to learn to dissect and see the difference between solid advice and selfish advice.
Doc, how many times you had to sit back and realize somebody was living through you?
That's a dangerous thing right there.
Like, wait,
That's a dangerous thing right there.
this whole conversation we having right now?
Mm,
And you just sit back and
mm.
think about it like, wait a minute,
Right,
hold on,
right.
wait. And I got caught up in that a couple of times to where I was to the point to where I was like, "Bruh, yeah, we're not
Those,
doing this. We're
those
not
type
even
of
gonna
people,
do this."
those are the type of people I call puppet masters.
Bruh.
That's the puppet masters. I call them puppet masters because they try to pull your strings like you a
Yep.
puppet.
Yep.
Get you to do everything that they want. They'll
If I
manipulate
was
you.
you,
They'll turn the whole situation around. They will lie. Oh, you gotta watch those people.
it's like,
You gotta
yo, if
watch
I
those.
was
Those are
you,
puppet masters. You gotta watch them. You
I
gotta watch
do
them,
this
man.
and I do that. And I'll
Oh
be like,
yeah,
and you sit there
yeah.
like, hey, you've been single for 6 years.
Right. Why is that?
Why are you giving me advice?
Then you'll wake up one day and don't even recognize your own life.
Bruh.
Try to figure out why you made these decisions and why you did this and why you did that. Then it all lead back to one person. Puppet masters. You gotta watch them. You gotta
You
watch
gotta
them.
be very
And
careful.
just for those people that just may be tuning in. Tonight's topic is finding your king. Everything that we're talking about, it all relates in one on how to find your true king. Or,
I'm gonna just
like I said earlier, how your true king will find you. Because at the
read
end
my
of the
shirt.
day, there you go. At the end of the day, even when your true king finds you, you have to be ready.
That part.
You
That
have
part.
to be ready. If you're not ready, you probably won't even recognize that true king standing in front of you.
Stop looking. Let him find you. That
He's
part.
gonna find you.
That part.
Your true king may not be ready right now. He may be getting some things together within himself so he can present himself right to you.
You ever ask yourself, Why I keep going after bad relationship, bad
Hmm.
relationship, bad relationship, bad relationship? Think about this.
Think about it.
Did he find you or did you find him?
Hmm.
Just think, just take a, just
Take a
like
step back.
go back real quick
Take a
and
step back.
say, were you looking for him? Did you
Hmm.
find him?
Take a step back. Yeah.
Or did he find you and you was like, whoa, wait, how
Right.
majority of
Right. There
relationships
you go.
that are good relationships,
Uh-huh.
he's looking for you. You
Yeah.
shouldn't be looking for him.
No.
I know,
No.
ladies. I
He's
know.
looking for
Li-
you.
Listen to listen
Uh-huh.
to your boy
Let him know.
doing the man
Let him
cave
know, Vader. Let him know,
breakdown.
Vader.
I've
Let him
been
know,
doing
Vader.
this for years. I've seen it all. When he finds you,
Yes.
and 9 times out of 10, majority of the best relationship I have witnessed or been in, they've told me they weren't even looking. They weren't even giving me a chance. They wouldn't even go talk to me or the dude that they talking to that they
Hmm.
got married to or whatever
Hmm.
the case may be. I wasn't even looking at the time. And he found me. And it's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Well, I'm be honest with you. My queen says that all the time.
That's how it's
When
that's
I
how
when
it's
I
set up
when
though.
I when I found her, because I'm a I'm a king in all rights. I know, you know, who I am,
Facts.
So I'm a king in all rights. I'm definitely a hunter. I'm definitely that aggressor. I am that king. So when I found my queen, she wasn't looking for me. She wasn't looking. She told me that. Let me tell you, she told me that on our first date. She said, I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest with
just
you.
FYI.
Yeah, FYI, she told me straight up. She said, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I gave you my number, I didn't know where this was going to lead. I wasn't
Yeah,
looking for no relationship. I wasn't looking for none of that. She said, honestly, I was actually just focused on myself and focus on,
that's
my
the
growth
best,
and the things
bruh.
I had to do for me. She said, I'm gonna be honest. She told me this. Excuse me. I said something wrong. I said she told me this on our first date. That was wrong. She told me this after we've been together for a while, and it was
Mm,
like we reaching our 1 year anniversary, and stuff like that.
okay.
That's what she told me. This. So my correction, I just had to correct that. She said I really wasn't looking for anything. She said it was just honestly good conversation, good company. You seemed like a good man. It was good company, but she said I wasn't looking for nothing serious because I was focused on me.
That's when it comes all the
And
time.
I stood tall, stuck my chest out, and said, "Yeah." And look what
But
you
that's
got.
if you sit back and
You
you
know,
talk to married couples that's been married for years, bruh,
yeah, yeah,
talk to the women in that relationship.
yeah.
They will tell you. I know this because I've had a conversation with
That's
these
right.
people,
That's
and they
right.
would say, the
That's
lady
right.
would say, I wasn't looking for nothing.
No, I
Matter of
wasn't looking
fact,
for nothing.
majority of them would tell you, I was doing me. I didn't want nothing.
Right, right, right.
I ain't even want nothing. And they found me. He found me. And it was just the perfect timing of him stepping to her. Yeah, that's facts. I've heard that so many times with those have been married for 30, 40 years. I've had a conversation with these people and say, yo, let me know what the deal is. What's up? Because sometimes it's good to just go sit down and talk, have these kind of type of conversations, and they'll tell you straight up, yo, yeah, I wasn't looking. He found me. And honestly, I keep going biblically. That's the way it's supposed to be.
That's what. Yeah, and I'm
He's
telling you,
supposed to
like,
find them, but
and
uh,
it's been the best. It's been the best. It's been the best experience. I mean, and that's just what it is. I'm just saying, like, a lot of times, ladies, women, there's a lot of queens out there that is doing their thing.
hmm
Understand something like Gator said earlier. When that true king finds you, because he will find you,
yeah,
you're gonna know. but just keep doing you. Keep getting yourself right, doing the things you need to do for your growth. And that king, when he's finished and he's doing all the things he need to do for his growth, that true king is gonna find you, and it's
He
not
gonna
gonna
find
be
you.
a second thought. It's gonna everything is gonna be a perfect fit. It's just gonna flow right. It's gonna flow right. But when it happens, don't second guess it. Don't be
Right.
so used to the bad that you can't accept that good. Ride the wave of goodness
Allow
because
it to happen.
it's gonna
Yeah.
come.
Yeah. Because if you allow it to happen, walk in the moment. I got a friend. She's older. And she said she just recently got married. She's been single for the longest. Oh my God, she's been single for a long time. She said when he found me, I wasn't even looking. She said I didn't want nothing. I ain't want no relationship. I ain't want no boyfriend. I ain't want nothing. She said, but the way that he stepped to me, the conversation that he gave me, it demanded that I respond. And when she said that, she said it demanded that I respond. I stood there like,
I'm telling you,
whoa, for real?
it's the truth, yo, bro. It's the truth. No, listen, it's the truth. I just finished telling you. My queen said she wasn't looking for nothing, and then
Yeah,
I asked my queen. I said, "Well, what made you? What made you give me your number?" She said, "I don't know. It was just something about you that was different." She said it was just something. She said I could. She said at the time I couldn't put my hand on it. She said if I'm not. She was like if I say something I'll be lying. She said I couldn't put my hand on it. She said but it was something about you that was different.
all
And
I
then
know.
she also said that she loved my confidence, how confident I was.
See,
She said you was confident. And
that
she was
part.
like, it was something about that I loved, that confidence. She said, but it was just something about you. It was, and like I said, it's gonna happen. Be ready for it, but don't ever settle. Don't ever settle. Don't think that you gotta just settle or just take something for what it is because it's familiar.
That part.
It's
I'm
it's,
reading the
it's what you
comments.
need, and what you need is gonna come, not what you want. There's a
Right.
difference. What
Lala
you
just said
need is gonna come.
it. Lala said it. And I don't know what the rest of her comments says, but she said, I'm where she's at now. That's where she's at.
She
And
says
she
she gave
good.
up.
She's at the point to where she's just waiting. She's going,
And
I,
that's the best
that's
place
it.
you can
That's
be.
it. Doc,
That's
like
it right there.
if it was more women
That's it right there.
that waited, do you know all of these issues that happen? They probably wouldn't be. But it's so many like I mean, I keep going biblical because I'm a biblical person. I believe
Hey,
in the Bible, but
like I said, bro,
that's
that's your
that's
lane.
my
Yeah,
hey,
that's
that's
your lane, brother. Do you?
so it's the Bible says it's set up that way. It's set up for a man to find a woman. That's the whole thing. That's
Right.
it's set up to find a man, I mean a woman, um, and not really vice versa. The only
But
issue
it's set up.
is
Hold up, but let me just say this. But it's not. It's set up for you to find a
got you, Lala.
partner,
Yeah,
not just a woman, not just
yeah,
a man.
yeah.
It's set up for you to find a partner because you can
Help
go
me.
outside and find a woman. You could go outside and find any man, but it's set up for you to find a partner. When you
Right.
find a partner is when you find that king. When
The
you find
Bible
a
calls it a
partner
help
is when
me.
you find
Yeah,
that queen.
yeah.
A
That's that
partner you
person
just
that's
can't pick up anyway. A partner has to be designed for you.
see, Lala,
I can't. I'm
calm
not
down,
making it.
Lala.
Up. Yeah,
Wait,
I ain't
calm down.
making this up, man. This is
Calm
like
down, Lala.
shout out to Lala. This is yo,
Lala going in right now.
Lala going in. Lala, we gonna get to your next. Lala, we gonna get to your
No,
next comment. We see you,
no, but
but
I mean,
that's what it is.
it's, I mean, if you go biblically, that's the way it's supposed to happen. Um, I say a lot. And this is just me personal because
Uh-huh.
I stand on Bible, but a lot of stuff that happens wouldn't happen if it was done the way it's supposed to be done. For instance, the waiting part. It's a lot of people that don't want. They want to go out there and do it themselves.
They don't want to wait.
They don't. They don't. They can't. They
They
can't.
don't want to wait.
But it's human though.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
just human. That's
It
just
is.
human nature, bruh.
It is.
Like
It is. But
I
you
don't
gotta
like
ask
waiting
it.
either. But
Yeah, don't nobody like to wait. But why you? Oh, and by the way, those that this is a Rocky Pavel cigar right here. This is
oh, here you
what your
go.
brother smoked.
You got
Rocky
sponsors
Pavel.
now. We got sponsors.
Yeah.
Look,
Shout out to yeah. I mean, it might be. Yeah, I'm just putting it out there. It might be. You don't
hey,
know, but in the man cave we do men things, and yeah,
it
we
is
smoke
what
our
it is.
cigars. You know what I'm saying? This is a real grown man thing. This is a cigar right here for those that didn't know. Rocky Pavel, preferably. That's my choice. But I had to put that in man
See,
cave.
there you go.
I mean, but it's gonna come. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Continue to work on you. Continue on getting yourself right and doing the things you need to do for you.
I just had a.
Go ahead, favorite.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man. I could talk all day.
So a friend of mine that came up in the church that my dad and I'm pastor is going through it right now. She just lost her husband.
Okay.
It's fresh. 2 days ago, bro. This is fresh. She's young. She's younger than me. She's like in her 30s. He was like in his 30s.
Okay.
He called COVID. Wow. He just called COVID. And like this, he got COVID. Please put him on the prayer list.
Man.
Today. Please put him on the prayer list. And then to get the phone call, he gone. I said, what? She's right now going through it for real, because she's been in relationships before. She's never had a dude like old boy was. And I call him my partner because the dude was a stand-up man, bro. And it's depending on who you are as far as we talked about this, Cal, on previous shows. The representative.
Yes. Yes.
Can we talk about the representative?
Yes.
Because
the representative. They always sing. Okay. Yeah, I'm so glad you
can
said
we talk about this?
Let's talk about the representatives.
This representative
Let's
comes
talk about
in,
the representatives.
And he looks good, bro. He got everything going for him. He's a top notch. My friend, before I even knew dude, had been with a couple of these cats that bring in their representatives, and they just, they just look the part, to the teeth.
Yeah.
And then you get with them for real.
Yeah.
And you find out what they really about. Now, this dude that she just lost, and I feel like I lost him because we was tight. When I met him, she brought him. I think he was at church. She brought him to church, and she was like, "Yo, this is who I've been talking to with ACB, whatever." The conversations we had, I was like, "Yo, this my people." This dude is real because we had some real conversations.
Right.
And there are those that do that and then play the part to a T.
Oh yeah, you know that.
Bring
know
out
that.
that representative, and one thing break, go sideways. Whoo! You see that real person come out, you like, oh my god, where you come from? But yeah, you gotta be. I tell women all the time, they just gotta pay attention because they're telltale signs. They gonna break. They gonna break. My boy, this hurt me today. I just found out he passed today of COVID. This hurt me. I was like, what? Are you serious? And I can't even imagine what she going through. But the way it hurt me, I'm just feeling she's devastated right now, and they got 3 kids.
Yeah,
I'm like, bruh, this is
yeah,
so yeah. It's I mean, the right one, you gonna know like right away. That's the
you're
right
gonna know
one.
right away.
Cause the way I've been told plenty of times about other guys and me myself too that I ain't never met nobody like you.
Yeah,
Nobody act like you. I ain't have nobody to ever hold my door open. Wait, what?
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah,
what?
oh
What?
yeah, oh yeah,
Who's not doing this?
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Like,
Yes, bro. It
talking
happens.
to me in a respectful way.
It
What?
happens all the time.
You ain't never touched me before
It
with your
happens
hands in a
all the
worse way.
time.
What? What? I just be dumbfounded every time I
It
hear it.
happens
Like,
all the time.
there is the right one. I tell women all the time, you gotta wait for it. Stop looking, because every time you look, you gonna find the wrong one. If
Yes.
you stop looking and let them find you, it's gonna be something completely different. Do it one time. Do it one time for your boy. Do it one time for favor, and watch what happens. You go trip. You gonna throw a
Yo,
fit. Like
yo,
what?
yo, Gator, 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 Gator. I got a special guest, man. Got a
Uh
special
oh.
guest joining in, man. It's my
Come on.
brother, man. This is my brother right here, man. All
Bring
right.
them in.
Bring him in. That's my brother, man. We gonna bring in. We're talking right now.
Bring them in. Welcome
What's
to the
good,
cave,
bro? What's
man.
good? My brother right here.
Hi, how you doing, man? How you doing?
What's
What's
going
up, Doc?
on, man? What's going on? Welcome to the Man Cave.
Thank you for having me, man.
Nah, all day. You already know. This is your first time, but this ain't gonna be your last.
I appreciate
Say the
that.
door open now.
Yo, get it. This is my brother right here, man. For real, man. For real, we holding me down, man.
Fact.
I'm gonna fill you in on the topic tonight. The topic tonight, because we're talking to the ladies tonight, and you know how we be chopping it up all
Okay.
the time. So we talking to
Right,
the
right.
ladies tonight. The topic tonight
Okay.
is finding your king. The real
Okay.
way you need to find your king. Yeah.
That's a good topic.
Yeah, that's what we took. So, can you give some of the female listeners? Oh, and by the way, what's her name is watching? White. White is watching.
Uh-oh.
I just watched.
White is watching.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, man,
So,
give the women some advice on
uh,
how the true way they need to find their king.
true way to find their king.
Yeah.
You find themselves first, in my opinion.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
See? We ain't even talk about that.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Elaborate
Oh, I
on that.
like
Talk
him.
about
I
that.
like him
You
already,
heard what he
Doc.
said. Now, look, we said that earlier in the show. We said they
We
gotta
we
find
said it, but we
Oh
didn't
my
go into
God.
detail though. We dive into that,
The
but bruh.
language is universal.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Nah, I mean that's nothing to it. They gotta find themselves. They can't love somebody else if they don't love themselves. If they don't love themselves, they ain't gonna never find somebody. They never gonna actually truly love a man or give that man that love that he either he deserves or requires. If they don't love themselves, in my opinion. So they gotta first find themselves, and then they can find the king that they supposed to have before they do anything else.
Wow.
See what I'm
Bruh.
saying? You see what I'm saying now?
Do you know how many times I said that on the
Now, see,
breakdown,
the
bro?
craziness about it is, Paul wasn't even here a
Bruh.
half hour ago when we said that, and he chimed in. He came on the show and he summed up what we said a half hour ago, just coming on.
Bruh.
I'm telling you, man, like
it's universal, dog.
It's universal, man. It's universal. I just don't get it. But okay, so Paul, why do you feel a lot of women don't love themselves?
You said why? Say that again.
Yeah. Why do you feel that a lot of women are looking for a king, but they don't truly love themselves? Like, what is it that they may have to change about themselves, or is it something internal? Is it something from a past relationship? What you think it is?
It could be a little bit of everything. It could be honestly, it could be them not having that man in the household to show them how the woman is supposed to be loved, or how those things are. Yeah, how we're supposed to be loved, or how a man's supposed to love a woman in the household. It could be a plethora of things of them having some type of mental health issues and stuff like that, or not allowing themselves to open up and find themselves and stuff like that. It could be a plethora of things. I mean, it just depends on the person. I know for my girlfriend, it took her until she started dating, and she had what do you call it, depression. So it's just like she had to learn to get around that part before she can actually learn how to love somebody else and love me. So I mean, for me, it's just like that's one of the things I had to deal with her. But I mean, I think she's at the point. I think she's at the point now where she understands what I need to make sure that I'm happy in our relationship, and that now she understands what she has to do as a woman to make sure she can find a man and keep a man. I think women have to learn to love themselves first, regardless of what they got to do. Is find out what their flaws are, and love their flaws, whatever their flaws are, whether they gain weight, whether they're too skinny, too fat, talk too loud, whatever it is. They have to learn to love what they were born with before they can love somebody's son or daughter.
Man, you just said a mouthful.
I'm telling you. It's like, and my thing is, a lot of times women make it more difficult than what it has to be, because a lot of women overthink situations. They overthink it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this can't be right. Oh, something is wrong. Something is this, something is that. And it's like I was saying earlier, that a lot of times women get so used to things going wrong that they can't accept the good.
Bruh, you just said a mouthful. What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm saying, like, you ever notice, like, sometimes a woman to get a good man and he doing everything right.
The comparison,
everything's good, and then the first thing they say is, "Oh, this you too good to be true." What you hide?
The comparison, bruh. Like, if I could count on my hands how many times I've heard the comparison of me to somebody else,
to your past,
dude.
And it's like, listen, I'm not that guy. That's not me. Leave your past in the past.
Joe would have. No, right. I ain't Joe. Do I look like Joe?
I'm not that other guy. So accept me and take me for who I am, because I didn't do that.
That's hard though, because I've had women tell me, and you and Cal tell me if I'm wrong, of where they compare you to the ex or whoever it is.
Mm-hmm.
If this situation would have happened with such and such, this what would have happened. And then they break it down, and I'll be like, bro, I'm not that dude.
I don't have that problem. I didn't have that with my girl. When me and her started dating, I had my own place. I was 23, 24 when we first started dating. I had my own house, my own car, job, whatever.
Okay.
Time and plan. Her at the time didn't have drove a hoopty. She was there to drive his car, so she didn't have to do no comparison. I was already number 8 off of the fact that I had a car that worked.
See,
So,
There you go. See?
yeah,
See, because she was
and a
able to
bull drive,
recognize.
so I have to worry about that.
yeah.
I mean, look, I'm gonna read one of Miss White's comments to you all. She said a lot of women, because we was talking about how the men, a king finds his queen, not the other way around. A man finds his queen, and he selects the woman who he feel is a good fit for him, that as a queen, because the men are the hunters. Ms. White said a lot of women out there. Yeah, Ms. White said a lot of women out there are hunting.
Yeah.
Now, my thing is, yeah, women are out there hunting. They are. They are out there hunting. But women hunt differently than men. They hunt differently. And sometimes they get a certain type, and they get like so used to like that certain type that they don't recognize that different guy that's in their space that may be better for them than their type.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
I agree. Yeah. Yeah. It's
I agree with that.
I hate. Yeah, I've seen that. Even with my siblings, because I got sisters that I'll be telling them sometimes. Like my sister, my baby sister, has an awesome man. He cool people. She's still younger than me, but the oldest girl went through some hardships, and she was that was her whole thing. She was picking the wrong cats. Like these cats was just to where the guy that she's literally with right now and married to, he been the best thing that ever happened to her.
Right.
She wasn't looking for him.
He wasn't her type. That's probably why.
That part.
He wasn't her type, so she was looking at him. See, a lot of times, and this is people, men and women, sometimes we look for what we want as opposed to what we need.
Yep.
You know, it's so easy because you know what you want. You know what you want, but you don't necessarily always know what you need. You know what I'm saying? Like my lady. I'm gonna be honest with you. My lady, she's not my type. She's not my normal type. You know, but it took me to take a hard look at myself and be like, listen, Cal, your type ain't working for you.
had to
your
sit back and do
not working for you.
Like, hold on, we've been through
type you won't work.
What you about to say, Hall?
I said the type you won't working out.
It wasn't.
It
wasn't.
Yeah, you gotta jump out the box sometimes.
Yeah, that my type.
I agree with Hall. You did.
My type wasn't working, man.
I did it. I jumped out the box, and
it
was the
working,
best thing that happened.
I had to be like, yo, Cal, listen, man. You need to reevaluate your type in this situation. It ain't working. And I went for different. And I went for different. I went for something different. And the different I went for wound up being the greatest thing.
Best thing.
I was like, damn, I should have did this years ago.
Facts.
That's a lot of heartache.
You would have went through all that you going through now.
Man, could have saved me a lot of money. Could have saved me a lot of
I bet. I can imagine.
Could save me a lot of money. Could save me a lot of headaches. Just because I probably still will have my hair.
Hey,
I wouldn't be bald, you know.
He said I wouldn't be bald.
I had dreadlocks, believe it or not. I'm just saying.
Say at one time.
I had
Like,
locks,
hey,
believe it or not.
you ain't by yourself. At one time, my braids was to here, bruh.
See? See?
I ain't never dreaded them, but you know, they was to here. My braids, I had braids. People
See?
look at me now like, you ain't never had no braids, and I had to pop the picture out of.
They don't even think they believe as you. Listen to us, women. We know what we're talking about. It's best to hear it from men. You got 3 men. You got 3 kings right now. 3 kings on going live, telling you the truth.
It's facts.
Not sugarcoating it. We're telling you the truth.
It's black. It's facts. Facts.
That's what it is. This is what it is. I mean, in the man cave, we talking from a man's point of view. I mean, you're gonna love it, you're gonna hate it, but we're gonna always be honest with you.
I'm
we always
laughing
gonna
at Lala.
give you honesty.
I'm looking at these comments. Lala got me cracking
Yeah, the
up.
comments is coming in, man. It's all women. It's all women.
Lala said, "Forget that. I ain't waiting."
Yo, Lala going crazy. Lala said she done waiting. She ain't waiting.
I didn't even
anymore.
see that until just now.
She said she done waiting. She said she done. Lala, don't worry. He gonna come. Don't give up.
It's
He
been
out
like
there.
that. Oh, see, we gotta have a conversation on breakdown now.
No, we going to the next. Okay, because this was such a good topic. The next show we gonna bring like 2 women on,
Bruh.
and we gonna get their point of view.
Lala said, "Bless you."
We gonna get their point of view, and I think Brown may be a good one. What you think, Hall?
Bruh.
Brown.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Say it again.
Which you froze? Say it again.
You went out. Say it again.
You talking about Q Brown?
Yeah, Q Brown. I think she'd be a good person to come on and give a woman point of view. I think she'd be a good voice for women.
I agree.
He said he agreed.
I don't know. I'm home, so I don't know. She gonna do.
Yeah.
What?
She can speak either way.
Yeah, she be thinking like a dude sometimes, so I gotta be careful what I say around her sometimes.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, it'll be a good show, man. It'll be a good show. We gonna have her on here, man. I know she'll go ham.
Yeah, we gonna work that out.
We gonna work that
out.
We gonna work that out, man. I told her, man. I said, listen, we definitely. This was in the making. I told him he was gonna be on the man cave, man.
Oh yeah.
And this ain't gonna be his last time on here, man. And next time we gonna catch him when he not on the go, because I see he on the go right now. Next time we gonna catch him when he's sitting down in the man cave. You know what I'm saying? with the Chicago Bears thing, we gonna catch him in the cave.
Oh, he gonna be. I heard that.
Favor. He got a dope man cave setup, man. His man cave setup is dope. That shit is dope. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna catch him in there.
Facts. I'm with it.
I did it on myself.
Oh, Lala, blessing you, Cal. She said Cal sneezed so hard.
Lala, that was like 40 minutes ago, but thank you.
She did say bless you. She just letting you know.
She said it like 40 minutes late, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
He said it was 40 minutes.
I was like 40 minutes late. I was like an hour ago. But I appreciate it.
See how he be cutting those off. You gotta get your boy, man.
I'm just saying, you know, like I don't know how to take that. She said bless you an hour after I sneezed. I don't know. Do she really want?
You had to think about it, bro.
I don't know. You supposed to say bless you right after somebody sneezed. She said it an hour after I sneezed.
I can't. I'm done.
Yo, I ain't got no sense, man. I ain't got no sense.
That's funny.
Thank you, Lala. I appreciate you. I don't want to beat me up. She'll come on the next show screaming at me. See, that's
Yeah,
what
she
I
gonna
love.
catch you slipping.
Men don't appreciate nothing. I
Right.
said, bless you. Thank you, Lala. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. It's all right. It's all right.
To be a fly on the wall when that call comes through.
That's all right. Nah, you taking that call. You taking that call, Gator. Lala ain't gonna scream on me live on the air. You taking that call. I ain't gonna have that in me.
you were talking.
She said she just read.
He just read my comment and laughed, thinking I was talking about.
Yeah, she said she giving up. Like Lala, she still talking. Lala, listen, man, don't be giving
Lala,
up on all men because of the bad seeds out there.
Yeah, don't let her do it like that, Lala. It's.
Oh, look, she talking about she been said bless you. We just slow reading the comments.
We just.
Well, we read the comments as they come in, Lala.
See what happens when it pop up on the screen.
I'm just saying, Lala. Don't try to blame us about we slow reading it.
She trying to see how she doing.
See, that's all right.
See, we didn't let her in the cave and everything. Come on in the cave, Lala.
You don't have to talk to the executive producer about that. She talking about
redecorating and stuff.
Now she's talking about the technology flow. We're gonna have to talk to Tone about that. That sounds like a Tone issue. Trying to bring that. Don't bring that energy in the man cave. We got a special guest on the show. Don't be bringing that negative energy in the cave.
I was saying, hold on, don't put me in this.
Yo, hold on, like, listen, I ain't into that.
Still, my shirt say y'all need Jesus. Y'all need Jesus.
Nah, that's okay. That's all right. It's okay, Lala. We still love you, Lala. We still love you. It's all right.
For sure. No, hey.
It's all right.
But, yeah.
But I mean, like we really summed it up, man. I mean, we summed it up, man. I really hope all the women listening to the show got a good, took note of this. Write it down. Take it to heed, apply it to your next situation. Understand a real king will find you and he will recognize you and he will uplift you.
You don't have to look for him. He gonna find you. That's facts.
Right. You gotta know how to recognize the kings and recognize the boys. Because there's a lot of boys out there disguised as kings. A lot of boys out there disguised as men.
Bruh. Join us next time when we talk about boys and men. I mean, boys that are men. I mean, boys masquerading as men. I mean, I'll let you know what the show gonna be called.
Come on, man. That's all right. That's a good one, though.
You know that's my combo.
That's a good one. Boys versus men. That's a good one. We can
that's
do that.
My book, bruh.
Boys
men versus boys. I just switched it around. That was
men versus boys.
That's my book, men versus boys.
Okay, you know what? It ain't even a versus when it comes to a boy and a man. We just gonna say men and boys, because it ain't even a fight. It ain't a versus. A boy has nothing for a man.
This is where my book comes from. Right, there were so many adaptations.
Oh, you gonna go use the big words, huh?
I'm just saying that's a big word. You thought that was a big word, huh? You see how Cal be doing me?
You use the big words. You hear this, man? We in the day, man. Put the dictionary away, man.
But you know what I talk about.
We trying to get all using the dictionary words,
and then
because you went to college and stuff. You trying to show your degree.
What? Hey Williams, I didn't know you had your own Stephen A. Smith using all the big words, man. It's crazy.
Hey, I ain't gonna let y'all do me. I'm just getting a little better. I've been sick. I've been under the weather. Y'all is not gonna do me.
I'm just saying. I mean, it happens like that all the time. Sometimes I just dumb it down, just cause. Just cause. There's no reason. It's just like, hey, it just happens sometimes.
Yeah, me and Cal go at it all the time.
Yeah, I'm always messing with him. I'm always
I'm
messing
just
with him.
saying though, it is what it is.
Let me say, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell Yo Hall. Let me explain DJ Favor. He's like all for the women. Like he's like we call him the women whisperer. He's the women whisperer. He's just all for the women. You know, like sometimes I have to tell him, listen, man, we in the cave.
Okay.
Don't be, you gotta talk mannish. You
gotta talk mannish.
Man, you gotta talk man language, man. Yes. He be for the women too much sometimes, so I have to get at him.
Hey,
but I'm just your woman draws though sometimes.
I just feel like there should be a representation of truth and knowledge from the love abound. Where you hear me?
Yeah, he about to get at you.
Let me stop. Let me quit, man.
Get him, Hall. Get him.
He got a good balance. He has to have a good balance. That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess so. That he creates the balance. He does. But sometimes I'll be telling him, listen, man, you can't be taking
fall back.
Yeah, you can't be giving him the whole black book of the man. You got to give him piece by piece. Sometimes you give too much.
Hey, I'll never give everything away. Hey, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, see how this is my issue. It's a lot of boys out here masquerading as men. Correct. When I see this going on, and then we get compared to them, and I be like, that's not a man trait. Men don't do stuff like that. Why would you say that as a man? I get upset. So I have to point them out. Like, yeah, that's something a boy would do. And sometimes they be standing right in front of me. Dog, I'm sorry, but you a boy, bro. What you want me to do?
I don't know, man. Cause me and Cal, we walk around a lot of them for 12 hours a day, sometimes 5 days in a row.
Oh, see, yeah, I respect y'all.
That's right.
Like,
that's right, for real.
Salute.
For real, man. For real, man. For real. I don't know, man.
Nah, but look like our time running out.
Hey, guy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what up?
I say, Cal, you should have a show where you bring on all the females to a multi-million than the image we deal with every day.
Oh God.
Yeah, oh, we could do that.
And then you have a man cave talk with them.
Oh.
Bruh. We gonna set that up. We gonna set that up.
We ain't never even thought about doing that like that.
We gonna set that up. And you gonna be on that show with us.
Yeah, cause you brought it to us. We
gonna set that up.
You gotta realize, man, a lot of girls, a lot of females I work with go harder than a lot of male officers and male inmates to be got down in prison. And I don't understand, but I go to war with my partners. We would talk about Brown. Me and her partners for as long as I've been in, and really I go to war with her before I go to war with a lot of men that I work with.
That's true. That's the truth. That is a fact right there. They go hard. They go hard. You got some men that be like, you know what? You got it. Because they go hard. They go hard, man.
I give up, man.
We gonna set that up. I love it. We gonna set that up.
Yeah, we gotta set that up for real now.
We gonna set that up. That's gonna be real good. We gonna call that Venus versus Mars.
Already. Already.
Venus versus Mars. Venus versus Mars, part 1. We'll make that a series. Yo, I love it. Well, yo, this definitely.
I'll be a good series.
Yeah, oh yeah, you definitely gonna be there on that one.
Bruh.
We gonna set that look. We gonna look. When I get back, we gonna start production on that.
Got you.
We gonna start production on that. That's gonna be lovely. That is gonna be lovely, man.
I got you. You got to wait till September. I have to wait till September. I don't come back till September 4th. So.
Okay. Well, that's all right. That'll be a fall episode.
We can wait.
Yeah, we can wait.
Yeah, we can wait. Hey, ain't no rush.
Yeah. Set that up. That's gonna be beautiful. I would love that.
Y'all mark that in y'all calendars.
Oh,
Paul will be back with us.
Listen, I already know. Like he said, we get cute brown, we get flowers. Oh man, we get
Oh
Bonner.
gosh.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be interesting, man. That's gonna be very Tone our executive producer, his name is Tone. Tone gonna call us like, yo, where y'all find them at? Where y'all find those women at?
He might show up.
Yeah, he might call us.
Told me so MIA. He not joking about show up for that one. Like, wait a minute.
Tone will never call in, but he might call in that show. Like, yo, listen.
Right.
Yo, Cal, get off here. I gotta come on real quick. I gotta come on real quick.
Yes, sir.
Yo, that's gonna be dope. That is gonna be
give
dope,
me the day and I'll be there.
Okay. That's gonna be dope. I'm ready for that.
Work it out.
So September, we're gonna do it like sometime, probably like the end of September. We get it right.
Shout out to everybody watching, listening.
Yes.
Much love to y'all. I know we
got so many comments. It's crazy.
Yeah, we've been MIA for a minute, but we in the cave, baby.
We took a summer break. We had to,
we in the cave, baby.
But we back now.
Yeah.
Back in the cave now. So we actually are approaching the last minute of the show. Tone just texted me.
Hey,
he said, he texted me how much, I know, Tone, we about to end the show. I know. Don't worry, we know.
Hey, I will make a request. Like, if you believe in the power of prayer, say one for your boy. I've been down for a couple of days, so.
Oh no, we got you. Yeah, don't worry, man. I told you to get that elderberry, man, and that vitamin C, man.
Yeah, I'm working it.
You gotta get it, man. Get your system right, man. I'm telling you.
I don't get sick, but when I do,
hey,
I was scared the other day.
I know.
Like, what the heck?
I seen your post on Facebook. That's why I called you. I said, yo, you all right now?
I'm like, I can't. I don't get sick. Like, period. I don't get headaches. I don't get nothing. I don't get sick. But when I'm
gonna tell you what scared me, man. When I seen your post and you talk about, I need all my prayer warriors. Pray for me.
Hey, I believe in prayer,
No, I was like, he calling on the prayer warriors. I'm like, yo, that's why I called you. I said, you all right?
I felt like dirt, dog. I couldn't even. I was in here like this,
man.
Like, to where my pops came over, right? He brought me some fluids and stuff. I'm waiting for him. He usually come in here and say something to me. I'm waiting. He called me. I said, hello? He's like, yeah. Everything's in the kitchen. I'm on my way back to the house. I'm like, you ain't even let me know.
Because you was gone, man. You weren't interrupting me. You in there with them sick germs.
But that's what he said. He was like, yo, hey, I'm going to let you go in quarantine by yourself.
You want to talk about why you ain't let me know, man. You in there coughing. I
don't get sick. So when I get sick, like a little head cold just take a nigga out. Like, boom.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. We that's why we doing this virtual, because if we was in the studio, you want to come in.
Hey, he could be here. Just let him be outside. Y'all got a mic?
Put his mic outside. Put his mic outside. He's not coming in here. We do this virtual, man. Like, nah, keep that
Lala,
out
you
there.
see how he doing me, Lala? We gonna talk about Cal on the breakdown.
Hey,
Make sure y'all tune in to the breakdown because we gonna have a whole conversation about Cal.
that's all right. And you know, and you gonna talk about me on the breakdown because he got a show called The Breakdown.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
and Cal, my producer.
You talk about me on the breakdown. You know what's gonna happen?
I can see it now. Oh, this is what's gonna happen. This is gonna happen, Hall. We gonna be on the air talking. All of a sudden, we gonna start talking about Cal, and everything gonna shut down. Like, what happened? The camera's off. What? Hello? Can y'all see me?
And you know why, right? You know why? Because I control the balls.
Cal
I control
the whole line.
I control the cameras and the sound. So when I'm like, oh, why your video went? Oh, look, I'm sorry.
That's what we doing. We was only 10 minutes in, bro.
I'm sorry. Look, like, look, Hall, you don't believe me? Watch this, Hall. Look, his mic is now muted. He can't say nothing. Get ahead, look, you can't hear, right? Look, mute his mic. Go ahead, you can talk.
Technical difficulties over here. Technical difficulties.
I'm just tell you like this: you can't stop the favor of God. I'm just saying.
There you go. Yeah, talk about me if you want. Talk about me if you want. I'm gonna mute all y'all mics. They gonna be like, yo, we can't hear them. Right. I'm gonna send a.
Lala, you hear this?
I'm gonna put a message on Facebook. Put a message on Facebook. The breakdown has been canceled tonight. You probably can't hear nothing that they saying.
You see their mouth moving.
We're gonna try this again next week.
Right.
Oh man. But yo, all right, let's get out of here for Tone Kill Me. You send me one more message. Right. So look,
we go.
Before we end the show though, you know, this has been a great show, great topic. You know, definitely shout out to our special guest, Hall. Came in with some great knowledge. Summed it up.
Much love.
Yes. So before we break out, Hall, you being our special guest, any last words to the women on things they need to do to find their real king?
And yourself, that's it. That's all I got.
It's that simple. It's that simple. So, DJ Favor, man, any last words to the women?
You already know what I'm gonna say. Stop looking.
Stop looking.
Let them find you. Stop looking for them.
Stop looking.
That's the whole problem right now because they keep looking and they find the worst thing that's out there and then be like, oh my God, what is this? If he finds you, I keep saying it till the day I die. If he finds you, you know he done found a good thing. So stop looking for him. Just stop. I know how it is. I'm single. I know how it is. That's it from your boy. Make sure y'all look out for the praise break. It's coming real soon. I'm sorry.
Yeah. As long as they ain't talking about
that was a plug.
Well, I'm going to just say, listen, ladies, just be ready. When that king finds you, be ready. So continue to do you and continue to do the things that make you great and continue with your growth to be the best you that you can be, the best version of yourself. So when that king comes into your life, you can recognize him and you can claim your happiness. Facts. Be happy. That's all I'm going to say.
Facts.
All right.
That's it.
So it's another great episode of The Man Cave. You know, we are back. Stay tuned to a lot of great new episodes coming soon. As you heard it here, you know, that episode that was produced by our special guest Hall, he put it out there. We're going to have some strong women for the next show coming in September. It's going to be Venus versus Mars. We're going to do it on The Man Cave.
Let's
go. I just want to say, I'm your host, Cal Williams. Y'all have a good night, and we out here. Peace.
Peace.